Phases of gastric secretion. Phases of gastric secretion. Secretion of gastric juice is a continuous process. Secretion of gastric juice is a continuous process, but the quantity varies depending upon time and stimulus. There are three phases of gastric secretion: cephalic phase, gastric phase, and intestinal phase. Cephalic phase. Cephalic phase is only nervous. Condition reflex, sight, smell, thought of, and hearing about food. Unconditioned reflexes like presence of food in mouth. Conditioned reflexes, sight, smell, thought of, and hearing about food. Unconditioned reflexes like presence of food in mouth. Stimulation by vagus nerve, secretion of gastric juice. Unconditioned and conditioned reflexes stimulate the vagus nerve, secretion of gastric juice occurs. Gastric phase. Gastric phase is nervous and hormonal. Bolus in stomach, the vagus nerve and local nerves, gastrin, stimulation that make the secretion of gastric juice. Gastric phase, nervous and hormonal. Bolus in stomach, vagus nerve, local nerves, gastrin, stimulate for secretion of gastric juice. Intestinal phase, mostly hormonal. Intestinal phase is mostly hormonal. Chyme in intestine that make gastrin, stimulation, secretion of gastric juice. Chyme in intestine, secretion of cholecystokinin, CCK, pancreogymin, PJ, somatostatin, gastric inhibitory peptide, and the VIP inhibit secretion of gastric juice. Chyme in intestine, gastrin makes stimulation, secretion of gastric juice. Secretin, CCK, pancreogymin, PJ, somatostatin, GIP, and VIP make inhibition of secretion of gastric juice. So cephalic phase, gastric phase, intestinal phase. Cephalic phase, only nervous. Gastric phase, nervous and hormonal. Intestinal phase, mostly hormonal. Cephalic phase, only nervous. Conditioned and reflex, unconditioned reflex, unconditioned reflex reaction. Vagus nerve activate. Gastric phase, nervous and hormonal. Bolus in stomach stimulation. Vagus nerve and local nerve along with hormonal. Gastrin. Intestinal phase. Chyme in intestine. The gastrin stimulate and chyme in intestine which make the release of secretin, CCK, pancreogymin, somatostatin, GIP, VIP make inhibition of secretion of gastric juice.